All right, let's go to Meredith in Lexington, Kentucky. What's up, Meredith?
Hey, how's it going?
Excellent. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm sick today, but I got
I'm sorry.
opportunity to call in to
There we
you
go.
guys.
So what's
home
up?
from work,
How can we help?
Okay, so it's a good problem to have, but my boyfriend and I, he's more the financial guru, but we are having a tough time figuring out what to do with all this money that I've saved that is just sitting in the bank right now. We're debt free, but we are. I've got about $100,000 to $120,000 just kind of sitting in my bank account, and we don't really know what to do with it.
Before George answers this, can I ask you why your boyfriend is speaking into your money decisions? Here's why.
Well,
my job
sure,
is almost exclusively when things happen to people that nobody thinks is going to happen. That actually happens to a whole bunch of people. And so you're giving 6 figures worth of autonomy to somebody who can just walk at any time. So
this is true.
Why are you giving him?
We did just buy a ring together, so.
Do what?
He's listening to this. I said we did just buy a ring together, so hopefully we'll be fiancé in the near future. But,
I'm assuming you guys you've combined bank accounts?
No, we have not. We just cohabitate.
Okay. But you kept saying we all of these decisions were a group decision, and so it made me think, all right, the money's all entangled together.
Sure, it's not. It's
okay.
not.
So
yet,
Meredith, I'm telling you this because I'm
thinking about it as like a future together.
Yes, I'm telling you this because I love you. I would not do anything with him at this point.
Okay.
He does not have a right to speak into your financial situation, into your money. And I'm just telling you, the number of people we talk to. We were going to get married, and so we went ahead and did this. We're going to get married, and we bought a ring. We were engaged. Then we did this, and then he just walks.
That's totally fair.
It's a mess. Okay, he might be the greatest guy in the world. I'm not saying he's a bad guy. I'm just saying you are the one exposed right now.
Sure.
Right.
Sure.
All right.
Okay. Let's get to the financial part. So, do you have any debt?
No debt.
Do you have an emergency fund outside of this 120, or is this all the cash to your name?
That, yes. Well, I guess some of that would be, I do also have another 20 in a high yield savings. So,
okay, let's call that your emergency fund. So let's say this other 120 is just for fun.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, are you investing 15% of your income?
Yes. My retirement account, I contribute 5%, employer 10%, so 15%, and then I put in an additional 10% in like Roth IRAs and voluntary 403B.
So you're saying 15% of your income is going towards retirement in some way, shape, or form. Okay, great. Yeah. And what about the house situation?
I just rent.
You're renting. So it feels like the next plausible goal is to get a house for Meredith.
Sure. Yes.
Now, we don't know what the future holds for Meredith and her boyfriend. So
right.
I don't want you to make a decision based on, well, he's moving into this new house and it gets weird. And please, whatever you do, do not put his name on the mortgage and don't put his name on the deed.
Yep.
If you're not married. That is where situations go sideways.
And hey, real quick, George, let's explain this. Here's why. If you put him on your deed and he's a boyfriend and he decides to bail, the untangling of that is a mess. It's a disaster.
Yeah.
If you're married and one of you bails, there's a legal process to walk everybody out of that. And that's why we tell you you're completely unexposed. Forget the morality part. Forget the go to Sunday school part. I'm just saying purely it's not safe for you because you have much less legal protection. See what I'm saying?
And
that makes total sense.
One of the many problems with cohabitation is you get into a house and now he's paying you half of the mortgage, but he has no stake in this house, so he's not building any asset. Now he's resentful and he walks away, and it just creates a real conundrum. And so that is another issue, which one of the reasons we're against that. But I'm going to let you do you. What I would do with this money is just keep it in a high-yield savings account because it sounds like this decision, whatever you do with this, is probably the next 2 years. We're not talking 5 years from now, right? As far as a home purchase?
Right, yeah. I'm thinking probably in the next 3 or so years.
Okay. If it was like 3, 4, 5+ years, I might put it in an S&P 500 index fund and let it grow at maybe 8, 9, 10%. But because of the time horizon, I don't want your money locked up in the stock market and then it's down and all of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh, we're getting married now and the money's locked up and it's down. I don't want to sell while the shares are down. Putting in a high yield savings account is going to give you that, 1.5 to 2% right now. It's nothing special, but it's going to keep your money safe, keep it growing a little bit, and buy you time to make that decision wisely. So that's what I would do. If you need to make any other upgrades, you're like, hey, I'm driving a beater car, you can upgrade to a reasonable car. What's your income?
130,000.
Awesome. Meredith is crushing it. Do you like what you drive right now? No issues?
Good shape. I do. I mean, it is a 2010 Honda Civic, so I guess.
Oh, right on. I had an 09 Honda Civic.
It only has 60,000 miles on it, so.
That's the problem with the Honda. It's going to go forever.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Man, you've done really well, Meredith. I'm proud of you.
I know. He's got to get that guy, man. If he likes it, he better put a ring on it.
That's right.
Oh, right?